Hi, everyone. My name is Becca Keller, and I am here talking about our son, Jordan. Jordan was diagnosed at 4 months old with autism. He is a triplet, so we knew pretty much when he came home from the NICU that there was something a little off. So, long story short, we found out that he had autism. Early intervention started immediately. So I thought, first off, that having the triplets was going to be change our world upside and down. Um, we already had a 4-year-old preschool. She was in preschool, and she's actually just really turned 4 when the triplets came along. So I was like, oh, what am I going to do? Feed the babies every 2 hours around the clock, keep her on her schedule, try to keep some normalcy with Kristen. So, long story short, it's been crazy. We have early intervention ever since 4 months old. We found out 2 months later that the other 2 triplets are on the spectrum. So, but really, the whole reason I'm really on here tonight is, and gratitude has been so great. I mean, we have a great team of doctors, awesome team of doctors for Jordan. Jordan wrote a book when he was 12, actually 11. We didn't get it published till 12. And his orthopedic surgeon, Dr. David Anderson, has helped tremendously. Hello there, big sis. Hi. Jordan has 1,000 questions all times, 24/7, but especially when we go to the doctor's office. And some doctors, all doctors usually will say, that's enough, let me talk to your mom. Or they'll look at me and not even acknowledge Jordan. And I'll always get, oh, I see his autism, so he's nonverbal. No, you can ask him the questions. He's very, 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 very verbal. So, anyways, his orthopedic surgeon has done 3 surgeries on him. Jordan has had issues with his legs basically his entire life. We found out that his both hips were dislocated, and he had surgery in 5th grade.
It's me again. Hi.
So, anyways, he's doing great. And he's just doing awesome. He's having physical therapy because he had to have double Achilles tendon lengthening surgery, and that was a little rougher on him than all of us figured. So he's actually seeing a doctor and getting therapy through her. She's fabulous. So anyways, but I really don't like talking about bullying. Bullying has been a big part of our life. So I really like to talk about the good stuff, like Dr. Anderson, for one. Jordan, that's his superhero. He just loves him. Jordan's book would not exist without Dr. Anderson. Dr. Anderson has just given Jordan the confidence, and just out of pure kindness, Jordan he just opened up. So Jordan has to have procedures done at the hospital. He has a low immune system. Him and Kristen here have to go every 3 weeks to the cancer center. And Jordan's a very hard stick. He's a very, 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 very good kid. He's not one that ever screams or anything, but it hurts.
Except me. I'm just kidding.
She has a port, so she doesn't have to worry about it. So, but anyways, Jordan is like, everything is fine because I know Dr. Anderson is here at the hospital. Everything will go great. So our whole family just adores Dr. Anderson. Yeah. So, but Jordan saw him, I guess, just before kindergarten for the first time. And Dr. Anderson says, well, I see his autism. And I'm like, oh, please don't talk about that in front of Jordan. And he's like, no, we will talk about it. He will hear this the rest of his life. So yes, I got my feelings hurt a little bit. So I did not see Dr. Anderson for 2 years after that. So, but looking back on that, stupid on my part. So that's
he's an awesome doctor.
He is an awesome doctor. Kristen sees Dr. Anderson too.
You know who?
So anyways, he's just phenomenal. So he told me I needed to find a way to explain to Jordan what autism was. So I did. I sat all 4 kids down.
And me.
Yes, and you. And explained what autism is. There's nothing different about Jordan. He's the same Jordan as he was before he started talking. So one of the triplets. It's just Jordan has to get a little extra help on things and model stuff. And so thank God I told them that there possibly could be bullying. Bullying was not only from the kids, but from teachers. That is what has really, I guess, hurt the kids the most. And so anyways, we're at the park tonight. We go to the park because Jordan's legs are doing really good now.
I'm kidding, sorry.
Yes, he can run and climb. And so there are no children at the park across the street from our house. And he was climbing, and Chris and I are sitting on the bench. And I'm like, wow. I said, look at him climb. He can, it's really tall playground. And I said, this is amazing. He can do this. And he's doing it by himself. He's not asking for help. Well, he gets down. Well, this mom and 2 kids came. And Jordan comes over there and has his head down. I'm like, what's wrong? And he said, the kids wouldn't tell their mom that I'm going to collapse the whole playground set.
That was mean. And the brats.
Very. West County brats is what it's called. So I pulled my shoulder a couple of days ago by exercising, doing these crazy planks that I thought I could do.
I told you not to do it.
Oh, you don't wanted me to do it. So, anyways, I climb up on this playground.
I was embarrassed.
Kristen was so embarrassed. She has her hand over her face. She was, I'm leaving. I just, no, you're not doing this. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it. So I do the whole shebang. And didn't hear anything from the kids anymore. So, that's just the stuff. Great stuff happens. Jordan's book, Jumbled Pieces Autism, we've had great response. It's going into a bookstore here in St. Louis. They want his book in the bookstore. We have a couple book signings coming up, and we are starting to speak.
Yes, so, I'm the number 1 speaker.
Yes.
And look who we have.
Look, can you say hi, Moxie? Say hi. No, you don't want to talk? Well, I think you should talk. I guess that's another good subject I should talk about, where they're always talking about service dogs for children with autism.
This is my angel.
Yes, Moxie. Well, we have a dog, but we have 2. This is Moxie, and we have a cat.
Yeah, she's 5.
A cat, Callie, and a cat, Jet, that we just picked up on vacation from Florida. Put her down. So, Jordan, with the cats, he did not want anything to really do with the animals until we got the cats, and he is completely changed. Just, he carried such a little one, Jet, that somebody abandoned in Florida. He just carries Jet around and just loves him. So, I don't know how many parents that have cats for their children, but they are phenomenal. I was never a cat person at all, but I'm a huge, huge, huge cat person now. So,
no.
So anyways, I just wanted to come on and just tell you a little bit. Genetics, we will be speaking about genetics later.
We can do it now.
Genetics is...
I'm kidding.
That's going to be in the next book, is about genetics and marriage, how it affects when you have special needs children. And special needs has never been brought up in our house, until the book was written. and I'd explain special needs to Jordan because we have never. Okay,
I love you.
We've never used the word.
Me and my mom are really close.
Yes.
Love you.
Love you, babe. I've never used the word.
Love you guys.
I've never used the word disability. You never used the word special needs. I did not want to give Jordan any excuse not to do something. When he started preschool at 18 months old, Jordan still wasn't walking. And they told me, the therapist was like, oh, he's just delayed because he has autism. And I'm like, I don't think that's right. Doctors and therapists are like, something's not right. I mean, he was not that far behind the other two babies, and they just barely missed their milestones. So, anyways, I don't know. So, take him to his preschool at 18 months old. The teacher says, because so he can more socialize and get more one-on-one. He had one-on-one at home with a therapist, but more besides just the triplets in a social environment. And so I said, he's not walking. And she says, oh, that is not a problem. Set him on the floor. And I looked at her and she said, oh, he'll keep up with the class, but we will not carry him. That was a huge defining moment in my life. Went out to the van and just cried and cried and cried. Like, what in the flip am I doing leaving my baby here? And like, this is just insane. So, but I found out from that point on, babying Jordan does not get him anywhere. He did not walk till he was 22 months old. And we did not know both hips were dislocated. So we do not know how he even walked. So, but if Jordan's going to accomplish a goal, he's going to accomplish it himself. We cannot do it for him. We are there to help him. We are there to model if he has a hard time with things. Modeling has been a big part of Jordan, watching how to do things, and he picks it up. But I don't know. But he has to do it himself, and he succeeds, and our family is there. We told you could do it. Great job. And I just get so sick and tired of people like saying, I guess they classify all children with autism in one group. And they're like, well, I see he's nonverbal. No, he's not nonverbal. He's very verbal. You can ask him any question you want. So when they find out that he wrote this book, they're like, really? And I'm like, really? So we've heard some very, 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 very sad stories from all across the globe. Africa, UK, oh my God, just everywhere. It's just so sad that a lot of these children are not getting diagnosed and not getting services for so long. And it's very sad. This poor mom in Africa, just after talking to her, I just cried hysterically. It is just so sad because in Africa for the longest, that is not okay to have a child that's with a disability or autism, and just the marks I've seen on the kids' wrists where they've been tied up and chained. And this is 2018. It just amazes me the crap that still goes on. So it just really, really amazes me. So parents are like, how did you get services? Like, what did you do? Because we can't get the services. And I'm like, you cannot keep quiet. That's all there is to it. So basically that's pretty much it. Jordan got first steps when right away. They had denied us like I think 3 or 4 times, but back then they were not coming to the house to evaluate children anymore. So I took Jordan up to the first steps office and I laid him on the desk and I said, I had no appointment whatsoever. And I laid him on their desk and I said, he has rights. He is a person and he has rights and he needs services. And they're like, why has he not had any services? I said, because you have denied him like 4 or 5 times. They're like, are you serious? I'm like, yes. So just stuff like that. I was very much more kind of an introvert, especially after getting married and then having kids. I never expected going down this road. But this is the path that God has put me on, and I'm trying to do my best that I can every second, every day. And I hope I'm doing what I'm supposed to. So, but anyways, just all I can say is parents, stay strong. It's it's hard. It's hard. It's a hard job. But pray, stay strong. Try to get a support group if you can. Um, take care of yourself first. Because if you cannot take care of yourself, you cannot take care of your children. You need to stay healthy, mentally healthy, and that's hard. It's very hard sometimes. And I think that's really serious that some people don't even look at that aspect that moms is like they're drowning. There's like nothing, can't even come up for air. So get help, call someone, try to get a therapist. My kids have had a therapist since they've been born that we go to, and they just adore her. I think children getting therapy is as important as a medical doctor. Their mental has to be healthy for their body to be healthy. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents tonight. So I hope everybody has a great evening. Talk to you guys later. Bye.